Ready? Hi, I'm Mrs. Liapis. I'm a fourth grade teacher at JFK Elementary School, and today I'm going to read to you one of my favorite stories. It's called King Midas and the Golden Touch. And why I like this book, it's a myth. And for those of you who don't know, a myth is wonderful. It has heroes and gods and goddesses, and I love a myth because it always has a lesson at the very end. So I hope you enjoyed this book. There once was a king named Midas. He had everything that a king could wish for. He had a great kingdom. It stretched as far as the eye could see. He had great wealth and a grand palace. He had a beautiful daughter who loved him. Although Midas had so many wonderful things, he loved gold more than anything else. His happiest moments were when he was alone in his gold room. There he liked to count the many pieces of gold that filled his treasure chests. One day the god Bacchus was passing through Midas's kingdom with a friend. Bacchus's friend, Silenus, had grown tired of walking. "I'm going to rest for a short while," said Silenus. "Go ahead and I will catch up with you." "Don't be long," said Bacchus. Then he went on his way. Silenus had only meant to stay there for a few minutes, but before long he fell asleep. When he awoke, Bacchus was already far away. Silenus did not know what to do. He had never been to this kingdom. He did not know in which direction to go. Luckily for Silenus, Midas was hunting in the very same forest. It was not long after that Midas stumbled upon the unfortunate man. "I am lost," explained Silenus. "Can you help me find my way back to Bacchus?" "If you are a friend of Bacchus, you are a friend of mine," Midas said. "Come back to my palace and rest for a while. I know where Bacchus lives. I will bring you there myself." Midas treated Silenus as if he were a god like Bacchus. Midas would not let him leave. Each day Silenus would pack his bag. Each day Midas would convince him to stay one day longer. Silenus was very grateful, but after 10 days, he could stay no longer. It was time for him to go. "Okay then, I will take you to Bacchus," Midas said, and so he did. Bacchus was very happy to see his lost friend. He wanted to reward Midas for his kindness. "Choose anything that you like as a gift, and I will give it to you," Bacchus said. Midas did not have to think long. "What I should like," he declared, "is that everything I touch will turn to gold." "Are you sure that you want that gift?" Bacchus asked. "I am sure," Midas replied. So Bacchus granted his wish. On his way home, Midas wanted to try his new gift. He picked up a twig from the ground. Instantly, the twig turned to gold. Then Midas picked a flower. It too turned to gold. He touched trees, bushes, and the walls of his palace. Each one turned to glittery gold. Midas beamed happily. "I will soon be the richest man in the world," he boasted. Then he rushed inside his palace. When Midas got back to his palace, he was very hungry and thirsty. He picked up a bunch of grapes to eat, but they turned to gold. He picked up a piece of bread. It too turned to gold. Then he tried to take a drink of water, but the water turned instantly to gold too. This was not what Midas had expected. Midas stared at the gold before him. He was now rich beyond his dreams, but he was miserable too. How could someone so rich feel so poor? Midas now wished that his new powers would cease. He wanted them to stop. He thought and thought, but he could not figure out a plan that would make this wish come true. Just then, Midas's daughter walked into the room. Seeing her saddened father, she rushed towards him. "No!" Midas yelled when he saw her approaching. But it was too late. His daughter jumped into his arms and turned instantly to gold. Luckily for Midas, Bacchus heard his cries and felt sorry for him. "Go to the river and wash your hands," Bacchus told him. "The river will wash away your powers and all will be as it once was." Midas did as he was told. As he washed his hands, he saw the gold flow from them and trickle away with the running water. Then Midas turned back to look at his home. He saw that everything had turned back to what it was before. At the palace door, Midas's daughter waited for him. He hugged her and promised never to ask for such a gift again. He had learned that there were more important things than gold. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope you figured out what the lesson was of this story. What do you think it was? I would love for you to draw a picture of your favorite scene from the story and share it with us. Have a great day, and I can't wait to see your picture. Bye-bye.